It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. And it's all up next.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so...
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. They'll go with a drop play here on second down. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Bateman is the motion man. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 18. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniels. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Here's the give to Henry running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson to the tight end Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd and 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. A big play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on second down. Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Washington. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 7.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Here's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Aguilar goes off in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. The Commanders come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown, as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate, and an opportunity for a big shot, you end up falling short.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48. They'll go again with Robinson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
Throwing is Daniels. Now he'll run.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now, Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. Third and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
On second down, it's Daniels. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. A dive, and he's in! Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On third down, Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Well, call and play action in that situation, that's certainly one choice. I mean, I don't know if it's the conventional choice. That is a passing situation all day. Nobody's biting on play fakes, even a little bit.
Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the option, here's Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Complete to Noah Brown. An 8-yard pickup. And the Washington 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Third and long. Once again, they keep it on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. Second down and 8. Jackson now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. Bateman is the motion man. Third and short. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Third and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On second and goal, here's the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will go up by 7. Is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He finds the veteran Ertz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Another run here for Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Pick up on the play. First down, Washington.
Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Third down and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game 24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Hardy now with the return. Woo. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Jackson. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he's brought down for 17, but that's gonna be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it'll be Henry. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Down Baltimore. Point after down from Tucker. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will go up by 7. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Eckler. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22
Great pre-snap
yards.
recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Daniels now on first down. Quick throw here is complete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 19-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike, and it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 23-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This is Henry.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught by Eckler.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking off, and Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he will score. Game on. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa! 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead. Is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
He finds the veteran Ertz. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Now Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
They'll throw with Daniels. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
At the 8-yard line.
15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Going to go right back to Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. It's the tight end likely in motion. They'll drop to throw. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. To throw is Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.